All right. Remove this. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? How y'all doing? This is Chaos Rain Show here, and it's been a while. I've been a little bit late, a bit. Haven't done some shows in last what's it 3 4 days. Ain't no loss. Can you guys? Y'all listen to so much content. I don't think I'm much a special person doing this, but I love doing it. But for those that do watch and support, and speaking on support, I have to do this. You know the deal. You know the drill.
They be knocking, y'all. The sonic rings up out of it, and you.
I'd like to welcome and thank you, Tevin King with the super sticker, the $20 super sticker. I appreciate, brother. You are a very unique man. Peace and blessings, like always. And I expect your journey to be very much fruitful on what you're ever trying to accomplish, Tevin. I respect that. Normally I normally give advice, or if I can help you, I can. I could surely could if I could. But don't be no stranger. You know where to find me, usually on Facebook or social media of any sort. We'll be grateful. I could help you in any way out if I can. But you know where to find me. But I appreciate your super sticker. Appreciate it. All right, the links to follow me are the above. Follow me on Twitter at ChaosRain7. You can also join my Discord service as well. And add me as a friend on Facebook, Eric Rain on Facebook. As you know, Discord, like many platforms, is an ongoing, nice little private chat where you can communicate with others and have a good time on Discord. Also, if you didn't follow me on Facebook, my name on Facebook is Eric Rain on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook as well. Also, what else I'm forgetting? Oh, please follow me on Rumble. I'm trying to get over 30 or more followers on Rumble, especially. Um, how can I say this? Rumble is a unique platform that is on the verge of really competing with YouTube. Now that I think about it, a lot of people don't see that way, but the way how this year is going, and the way how some content creators are migrating over on Rumble. If you want to see the real, actual content creators that you love and desire to watch, some of them are going to probably be more over on Rumble, personally. And I like to say that, but I mean, let's be honest. You're only restricted so much by the advertising that you know Google receives from other ad revenue. So you only go so far doing this content thing. So like most content creators, they are trying other platforms to spread out so they can get a better result. Person, which I have no problem with that because I'm a proponent that you should have your content marginalized and spread out as much as possible so people could know where to find you. Person. And let me see. I'm trying to find some here. Ooh. Yeah, so you guys gotta check out Rumble. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna go any further. If you don't know what Rumble is, the link to my Rumble is there in the description and on the chat room as well. So it's not hard. All right. Let me check. I'm gonna check in some of my links because I'm using two different devices so I can see what's going on. And this one helps pretty well. Let me refresh this. Okay. All right, so I'm just looking at my page now. Looks like I forgot one person. No, he'll get it. Okay. All right. One more person. All right, I think that's it. So let's. Oh, I forgot. Jeez, I apologize, guys. You're gonna like this. You're gonna like this. Let me show you what I'm about to say. Here's something new.
Put our differences aside, and I offer my extension to prayer, and I pray now. Hum ni 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 hum ya. 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 All right.
Yes, we offer a prayer to all people that don't eat the pork and, all other good things. Let the show begin. All right, the title. You know what it is. How you obey mama and you're so picky, for lack of better words. And why I express this title the way it is. Because let's be honest, if I like to say so myself. There is a large prefer of what they call women that are putting themselves back out in the dating market and they're trying to, I guess, find a new happy, a new daddy. Um, so so they are not only finding love on social media, but they're now taking their talents and their taking their bodies, whether use or abuse, if you want to call it like that, onto dating platforms. And the problem with that is it might be too late, personally. I mean, I'm being blunt honest. It could be too late for a lot of women that is, let's say, roughly 30 and up. Now, I heard stories from another content creator saying that if you're a man that have kids, you shouldn't be looking for women without kids and etc. 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 And I don't know if I could agree with that because at the end of the day, if you're a man, you're going to have to provide something, regardless. You're going to have to provide something regardless. So it's not really the same that you know if you're a woman and you have kids, you my test time, any dude you deal with, you want this dude to come along and take the pressure off. Roughly, the real intention is to take all the pressure off while you sit back and maybe not do much or nothing at all. Because when Kevin mentality lays, what do you really offer to a man that you have not given to any other man? Or the better words, what do you bring to the table? It's always the catchy phrase. And a lot of women get quiet. They stumble with their words. And you know how it is. You know how it is. It's all over the place at the end of it. But at the end of the day, the man at the end of it is going to be somewhat more of a value that he has to bring something. Whether someone want to believe that or not is just the honest truth. They're not gonna sit there and gonna be around to stay around and their presence is felt and then that's all that's required. No, a woman that decides to be in this relationship or takes or follows a man's lead or take on a relationship, he's expecting him to take the whole burden, meaning most likely pay everything if they can, and do all of more of the work while she probably does less. And that might be okay to what the man wants, but at the end of the day, the man requires something. And a lot of women that are having children, one or two baby fathers, or let's say a single mother that got kids early on in life, maybe before 20 or roughly before reaching the age of 25. You gotta sit there and a lot of ladies don't think of us because they think it's not important. But let's keep real. They don't think that you're going to compete with other women that, let's be honest, some might not have kids. And hell, we can go as far as some of them might be even younger and can be useful. And you hear the term, a lot of dudes say they could groom a younger woman to what they want, roughly. That's what I'm hearing. That's why I'm here. I mean, in my opinion, if she's not really in a mindset and groomed up to really cater and deal with a man and have respect for man, hell, know and see a man of some of value, she's not going to be groomed to nothing. She's going to look at the man as more than a means to end. Hell, they're going to look at most men that what they get out of some and try to get some for nothing. It is what it is. So, with that, we're going to play this video with commentary. And for those that's watching, and if you want to participate, I prefer that there should be a super chat. But other than that, if you don't want to do that, make sure you ask to come up and give your point to this particular video I'm giving. Now, I'm going to scan through the chat room from time to time. But most likely, I'm not going to pay attention to it because I'm, doing a few things, and it's going to be hard to focus on the chat room. So, no further ado, let's watch this videotape. Let's deal with the content ahead. Let's go. And always, with Arlette, let's play a tape. Screw it. Screw it. Let's play. Oh, and the goal, like always, we tried to reach roughly $50. It's just the minimum. That's an attainable goal. We're like 30 more contributions. I mean, well, actually, how much more? Roughly $30 more, and then we'll reach the goal. Anyhow, let's go. Let's go, guys. Enjoy.
Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold this.
How you doing, Arlette?
Good, good. How are you? Can we get your
Great.
name?
My name is Brian.
Brian, how old are you?
I'm 40.
40
I'll
and
be 41 in September.
Okay, it's coming up. And Brian, what do you do?
I'm an aircraft mechanic
Very
for a major airline.
All right.
So he has professional mechanic trade or has a degree in that field. So he fixes planes, which is not a bad profession, And usually mechanics, I think mechanics are engineers. So they are very well known, understand the mathematics of things, pinpoint, degrees, measurements, etc. So nothing wrong with that. So let's listen more to this. Fair use, fair use.
So
Now-
I fix planes. I want you to get home safe.
We appreciate you. And now, what are some things that you like to do for fun?
Things I like to do for fun. I like trail riding. I live in Houston.
Okay.
I'm from New Orleans, but I like to ride horses. I'm a country guy. Okay. I'm still city, but
Okay, I see what you said. DOD. He's probably has his AP license. Yes, I think that's a plane that he could fly plane. Am I right? DOD. I'm not sure that's what you mean by it. All right, let's continue. Oh, and for those that don't understand, DOD is a moderator, so I don't mind reading what he's saying because he's moderator to the show. Well, other than that, I forgot. Damn, DOD, I forgot you're not a moderator. Hold on, give me 1 second. Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep playing, and then I got you, bro. Fair use.
I like to do country things.
Got it.
I like to read. I'm from the ghetto, but I am a nerd. Okay, I like to read. I want to know about things that I don't know. Okay, I like to go lounges, right? I like to go to museums. I just like to really have a good time.
Okay, nice. Now, what are some things that you're looking for in a woman?
Transparency, for sure. Transparency.
Okay.
If I can't see who you are when I meet you, then I would never know, right? Loyalty, that really, for men, that's a big thing, loyalty. I need to know when you out partying, having a good time, that you loyalty and you faithful to a man like me.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers? I really don't have deal breakers, right? Because I'm from the ghetto, so I understand that, we do a lot of things in our past and in our youth that is really a problem. So I don't really have any deal breakers. But as far as deal breakers, I don't really have any.
Okay. All right.
Now, as y'all know, and I'm rewind that back. Let's rewind that back. Now, I'm very surprised. The man doesn't have a sense of standards, which I harp that enough of us men, we need to develop a sense of standard in regards we deal with a woman. It should not be outlandish. It should not be unrealistic. It should be as simple as making a pie. It should be as simple as a child could understand. It should not be far fetched so they don't get confused on what is the standard that you uphold that you require from them. And as you know, the ladies that pop the balloon, this one right here pop a balloon and play this.
It's really a problem.
This one on the right pop a balloon. This one on the far left pop balloon. The middle, the woman in the right next to the far right woman pop a balloon first. So it seemed to me that I'm not sure what's the reason. Maybe because he has no standards. I'm not sure. For those in the chat room, why do you think she popped the balloon? Or why they popped the balloon? If you all want to answer, go right ahead. Let's go into it. Let's keep listening.
So I don't really have any deal breakers. But as far as deal breakers, I don't really have any.
Wait. Who else popped the balloon?
As deal breakers,
Oh, wait, hold on.
it's really a problem. So I don't really have any deal breakers. But as far
See right there? She popped the balloon. You know, you're right. DOD. A woman's loyalty is a sense of a standard. But DOD, what do you think? How many women, from your understanding, because you're older than me, that you would come across from your own experience has been really what we want to consider really loyal from a man of your caliber? I'm curious to ask, but let's keep playing.
as deal breakers, I don't really have any.
Okay. All right. So we did get a few pop balloons.
Okay.
Let's go on over to those ladies, see why they ended up popping.
No problem.
All right. Let's start right on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Parker, but I go by Mrs.
Okay.
I'm 39, and
You say you're
And-
39?
39.
All right.
And Mrs. Parker, what do you do?
I'm a professional makeup artist.
A makeup artist?
Yeah, shout out to Makeup by Mrs. Parker.
All right. And Mrs., why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped your balloon because you said you don't have any deal breakers, and everybody has to have some type of deal breaker, so you have to have something that you don't like. But you look really nice. You look dapper. Nice to meet you.
It's definitely nice to meet you. When it comes to deal breakers, I'm not a surface level dating type of guy, right?
Okay.
I don't really care about your past. I'm from the ghetto. I'm from New Orleans, right? So nothing that you've done in your past doesn't matter to me because that was before me. After me, that's when you upgrade yourself. So that's why I said I don't have any deal breakers because I don't want to say that, hey, you're not my type because of what you've done in your past, not knowing that that wasn't right or wrong. Okay, so that's why.
Respect.
And now, is Mrs. someone that is your type?
She definitely, she got this cowgirl going on. I'm from the South, right? So I like your outfit. I like what you got going on, definitely.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go to our next lady over here. If we can have your name and age.
Hi.
You know, one thing I just don't like, and a lot of ladies look like they like a little light caramel complexion. Most of them, except one nice little dark lady on the right. She could drop some weight, but that's another story. That I understand why you ladies at a certain age, you damage your body. Listen to me. Listen to Chaos Good. You damage your body when you put too much goddamn tattoos all over yourself. It's not sexy seeing you with a boob tattoo. For God forsakes, please stop putting tattoos on your boobs. It is not attractive. When you get to 50, hell, 60 years old, that piece of animal that's printed on your chest, it's gonna look like Droopy. It's not gonna look good. No, stop it. Stop, please. I mean, it's just disturbing, man, to see that. I see the woman on the left, the blue, the cow outfit. She got a whole tattoo on the upper chest. Jesus Christ. This is giving off ratchet stripper culture vibes. I'm sorry, ladies. You gonna get mad at me and cuss me out. It's not sexy. And trust me, I'm gonna look up. You know what? I'm gonna do a show on how much and what is the importance of laser removals. A lot of days gonna start removing these tattoos for real. It's getting to us. Oh, for those that's watching, please share this on your timeline. Because like I said, I'm not gonna pay attention too much to chat. I see y'all right now. I'm gonna get to it in a second. And one other thing, I always gotta say this, like always, like always, like always. You know the deal, you know the drill, guys.
My money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Betty, bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Yeah. So please, guys, if you're in the building watching the stream, always a good support go a long way. We're trying to hit the goal, $50. It may more, but $50 is the minimum. And like I said, Tevin King supported the channel. Anybody else that want to support, please support the channel with your super chats or cash app. The cash app is scrolling down the screen, and it's like I think it's $ chaos 8 rain, and or super chat. Either or, all contributions go far and beyond and will help, and also for the channel as well. All gold contributions is for the channel and beyond for other things. Thank y'all. So let's continue. Oh, and let me read this. At some point, brother, we need to stop going on to these shows and make themselves look as if they begging for love from 3 or 4 months. Yes, I mean, one thing, Tevin, and I like what you wrote. And let me just put back this video up here.
I'm 37.
And let me make this myself bigger. You gotta understand, Tevin. These women only survive and only get real attention that draws and advertising and revenue without the assistance of men. And the men are not paying or putting their time and energy coming on these so-called weirdo shows that are, I'm sorry, not professional, they're ratchet. Because we look at Arlette's lineup, majority of them are baby mamas. Yes, they're all baby mamas. And not only baby mamas, they have multiple babies and they got tattoos. It's not a good look. This when people look at the standard of black people, hence black women, the first thing they come and see is this. I'm not lying, guys. They come and see this. And I wish I could zoom in so I get more understanding. They come and see this nonsense. That's why a lot of black people generally don't, especially ladies that participate on these streams and know they care some way, they don't get no respect. No respect at all. I'm sorry. Hold on. All right, so I'm just looking at my thing right now. One second, guys. All right. Okay. All right. Let's continue on with the tape, guys. I hope so. Oh, and I see Laugh DOD. You're crazy. Anyhow, let's keep going.
I'm Tracy and I'm 37. I'm from New Tracy and I'm 37. Hi, I'm Tracy and I'm 37. I'm from New Orleans as well, and I live in the DMV. And the reason why I popped my balloon is because I am from New Orleans, and just the energy just wasn't vibing with. Like, I think you're super cool. I love the way that you look. But as far as like energy, I feel like I've dated guys from New Orleans before and it just did not work out for me. So I think because we come from the same place, it just clashes.
Okay. So since we come from the same place, it clashes.
Yeah.
You know,
I just haven't had really good relationship experiences dating people from my hometown.
you never met Brian. You never met Brian, but today that you did. You know what I mean? And today definitely you was a winner. But the fact that you're from New Orleans, I respect that because I respect my home, and I'm prideful on being a Louisianimal, right? And I definitely was feeling you, but.
Thank you.
You know,
like
since you
said,
popped
you're very
on me,
handsome.
we don't really deal with rejection too well. We respect that, but we move on.
And then
Nice to
Tracy,
meet you.
Tracy, we actually didn't get, what do you do?
So I work in management. So the person that I kind of link with, we can kind of go into further of my career. Yeah.
What industry? What management? What industry?
I wouldn't like to say. Yeah, I would like to discuss that with the person that I match with. I think that's a little more in depth.
Okay. You're looking good today. I love the orange.
Let's go to
Definitely.
our next lady here. We can have your name and
Well, like I said, if you're 37, maybe it looks like you do have children, roughly maybe 1 or 2 children, roughly. Hope it's not more than 2, but we never know. Cause nowadays, if you had no success with a New Orleans man, most likely we could tell which man you really deal with, and you deal with the what's the word? The hood ghetto-ish brother, most likely. And nothing wrong with that, you know. Some dudes from the hood, you know, they do it nice for you, you know. Hey, hold on. What is this thing? All right. So let's keep going. And make sure you guys hit the like button.
Age.
My name is Chanel Kidd, and I am originally from Gary, Indiana. I live here in Phoenix, Arizona. Coco Stiletto on Instagram. I have my own business. I'm a business consultant, and I also create trivia games that I sell on Amazon.
Okay, and I'm sorry we didn't get your age.
I am 42, and the reason why I popped my balloon is pretty much, and you already answered. You didn't have any deal breakers. I need someone that knows what he wants. I can be a handful sometimes as well. So, and
To be honest with you, lady, you sure you're 42? Do y'all believe she's 42? She looked more like she could be pushing 51, 52. I could tell by her face she looked a little older. I hope she's not really telling the truth that she's actually 42. Because if you're 42, baby, you look like life has beaten you up. You look rough. I mean, I'm no lie. You look rough. Anybody that's watching this, do you think this woman really is 42 years of age? Tell me in the comment section, in the chat room. I don't believe she's 42, guys. I just don't see it. She look a little older than that. But, you know. All right. Fair use.
and it can be anything. So it's got to be something that makes you tick, that you can be honest about. So that's why I popped my balloon. And you kind of remind me of my nephew, just kind of. It's just me.
Kind of remind you of my nephew? Okay. So you said the deal breakers would be because I don't have a deal breaker?
Correct.
Okay, well, I could have a
I
clean...
need a man to tell me something. Tell me what he want and don't want.
And-
If
and
you
that
can't
will-
tell me that,
and
I
that-
might jump all over you.
And that will come, definitely. I will definitely tell you where you're going wrong at. But as far as a deal breaker, I have a clean slate with everybody. I'm the type to trust you before I not trust you. I'm going to give you that grace before I don't give you that grace, right? But I respect how you feel.
I like that response. Might circle back, but
You might go get back?
might.
You want your balloon back?
Do you want that balloon back?
Not yet.
Okay.
You got to get the gab I see, so we're just gonna.
I got the gift of gab.
Let's go on
It's
to our next.
Now you know DOD. You know I'm telling the truth. 42, maybe she had it rough. Yeah, she has a rough life, bro. I ain't gonna lie, she has a rough life. And even when she talked, her response said she wants someone to really say something to her so she could jump on. Baby, you've been fucking with them. I'm sorry. Baby, you've been messing around. Baby, you've been messing around with them Negroes that will bust you in the side of your head. She giving off that Mary J. Blige vibes, my dude. Yeah, she look more like rough auntie, you know. Auntie likes to, you know, mess around, you know. They say, you better handle me, boy. You better say something to me. I'm gonna cuss you out. You know, she's a type. You know, listen, the lady in the black with the orange weave, she look like the type that if you don't put hands on her, she's gonna lose a lot of respect for you. She ain't gonna respect you. She's gonna look at you as a punk. She's gonna put you. She's gonna listen, guys. Listen. Hold on. Let me say this. She's the type that she gonna say, "I'm gonna try you, boy. I'm going to put hands on you. I'm going to cuss you out. One day I'm just gonna burst, say, why you ain't do this? Why that? And make you get mad, and then just want Yo, listen. Brothers, be careful with this one. The one that looks older than 42. You're going to catch a charge messing with this lady. Trust me. Believe me. I forgot. Oh, now I remember what I was going to do. Hold on, guys. All right, let's continue.
Transparency, love.
Okay, if we can start off with your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janae. I'm 34.
Hello,
And
Janae.
Janae, what do you do?
I'm in school for fashion design. I'm an office assistant, and I'm a new entrepreneur. Just about to launch my fitness clothing line called WeFit.
Okay, and why did you end up popping your balloon for Brian?
Hey, Brian. I love the way you speak, but for me, it was the pants. I don't like the pants too tight. I'm kind of ghetto too, so I like them a little loose, and that was just it for me.
Now, what do you mean by loose, baby? Tell us the truth. You mean you want the boys, like you want them to have their pants down their backside? You know that sag type flavor. Tell the truth, sweet. Listen, stop playing. Stop playing with chaos. Tell the truth. You like them boys with their pants when you can see their boxers. You love them when you see them dudes with their what they call it, underwear on. Tell a lie, baby. Did I ever tell y'all a story? Story time. I remember one time talking to this one chick, or this chick was talking to me, whatever you want to call it. And one day she was looking and glancing out in the mirror, like really, she was looking in the mirror, and she said, "My God, this dude is fine." I went and walked over to her and looked at her and glanced at the mirror, and I say, "Okay, why you consider this gentleman outside on the street fine?" You know what this stupid told me? She said, "This man is so fine and sexy because I could see his underwear." Man,
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
yo, she told me she found this dude sexy because she could see this man's backside. And trust me, this is a ghetto lady. Oh, yes, she was ghetto all the way up, mind you. But, you know, like I said, when you hear a woman say she wants to see your backside or say the pants too tight, which certain men, and I'm going to tell you another secret. I'm not sure if this trend still exists, but I'm going to go there. How can you sag and your pants tight? Can you explain that to me? How can your pants be so tight on you and you're able to make a sag? It's amazing to me. It's like a science. I didn't know it was possible, but it is. Gentlemen, for the sake, if you catch this broadcast, Chaos Rain gives you word of wisdom and advice. Brother, make sure your pants fit right. Don't sag, and for God's sake, don't sag with your pants tight as hell. Never do that. Please don't do it. Any woman that finds you attractive, knowing that they can see the crack of your backside, run, run, run far away as you can. All right, let's continue. Fair use, fair use.
How old are you?
34.
You're 34. How many kids you got?
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yep.
How many baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies.
I
Okay.
should have said 0, because it's just me.
You gonna lie to the public?
No, I have 3, but it's just me. I'm a single parent. There's no man in my life.
No man in your life?
Nope.
Why is
Except
the
my
reason
boys.
for there no man in your life?
Well, my first child, his father passed away, and the other 2 are nowhere to be found. So, what can you do?
They do you like that? What's wrong with them?
Something. Only
Now, before I continue, she too has a tattoo on her goddamn chest. What I said, and I'm gonna say this again, for God's sake, and she's in her 30s, mind you. Black woman, please stop with the chest tattoos. For chaos sake, for God's sake, can you please stop it? It's not sexy, it's not attractive. No man ever said that we find women that have excessive tattoos to be anything of sexiness or of value. We look at it as the 304, or we call the 304 stamp, for lack of better words. It is a 304 imprint, that when we come across and we see with the tattoo visible to the side or the right or left side of your boobs, to be a signal of I get it in. I get it in. Oh yes, they get in. They really do get in. I don't want to see that. Get rid of it. I'm not sure how much laser surgery costs, but invest in it. Get rid of it as soon as possible, for God's sake. All right, let's continue on. Before I continue, I'm gonna do this. All right. Hold on. All right, everything's working. All right, let's continue. Fair use.
God
Or is
no.
there something wrong with you?
Possibly, but I think I'm just fine.
I think you're just fine as well.
Thank you.
Right. But to say that a 41-year-old man is disqualified because of his pants,
You're 41?
I'll be 41 in September.
Okay, because I was like, I thought you said 40.
I'll be 41 in September. That's coming up.
I like it. It's okay for you.
Now you see, she was not even paying attention. That tells you. Hold on. Where's Kevin at, man?
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Can we say selective hearing, or they're not even paying attention at all? He said that as he entered and hold what we call the microphone and introduce himself. That tells you they are only focusing on the aesthetics. They're not hearing a word you're saying, gentlemen. When you say something that is simple and is clear as day, it goes over a lot of their head. That's one thing I've noticed. Person. But anyhow, let's keep going. Yeah. Oh, and DOD, I know it's you cracking up back in the comment section. DOD, I know. Yeah, I got soon Simon Cancers on Twitter. I'm gonna figure out, guys. I'm gonna figure out. Trust me. All right, let's keep going. Furious.
Not my style. You know, with everything going on, I like the pants to be a little baggy, that's all.
Where you from, love?
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Okay. How long you been out here?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
I am Venusian, 39.
And you said Venusian? And what do you do?
I'm a TikTok creator manager.
Cool. And
Goddamn, she's a social media as well. Jesus Christ. Now everybody know that doing this is not really considered a profession. Doing social media, to those that don't want to hear this is like a hustle. For those that don't know, you can't look at this as a career or profession. I'm sorry. Don't be fooled in the next decade or so when people say what you do, what's your profession. If you hear anybody say I'm a social media, keep in mind this is a hustle. It is no career choice. This might have the potential to make you either a good amount of money or no money at all. But this is not something where I say this is a profession. So let everybody know. All right. Let's keep going. Fair use.
why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm a free-spirited woman, so having to check in with somebody like they are my parent is something that I don't subscribe to. So that's why I pop my balloon.
What do you mean check in like they're your parent?
The way that you were discussing how somebody needs to constantly, when we're out and about, to text or call and check in, that's something that I don't subscribe to. So that's why I pop my balloon.
Okay.
Now, if you notice, the lady in the orange, she's shaking her head. So she don't want to be told or known what to do in a rational sense. This is modernization, gentlemen. They're in their mind, they're telling you, I want to come in as I please, do what the F I want as I please. Don't tell me nothing. Is that what the notion or the word or the slogan they say, who's going to check me, boo? That's the energy they give off, for those that don't know. And the one, like I said, lady, the tall one in the orange, you know, the chest tattoo, the shades or glasses, she agrees that she don't want to be checking either. So she wants to go mess around and be out here in these streets like glittery. Fair use.
What do you do?
I'm a TikTok creator manager.
TikTok creator manager? For what company? Or is it for yourself?
It's for TikTok.
For TikTok?
Social media.
Okay, social media?
Social media agent, yes.
Okay, how many kids you have?
I have 2.
How many baby daddies?
2.
2? Okay. So you didn't think after the first one that you wanted to marry the next one?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. I was just asking.
Look, see, they don't want to get married. See that? See that? See that? See that? There you go. Boom. Listen, listen, listen. Where the I hear this notion that black women want to get married. Listen. I wish I had old man here. I'm gonna start doing a stream on this set. At what age, you as black woman, you're ready to get married? What's the actual age now? Cause these ladies up here you see on this panel, except the woman that is now in her 40s, these women are now what we consider at the wall and hit the wall around age and what they consider fertility. Marriage is not in their equations. The black one, the short one right there that popped the balloon, and then the I guess the more darker lady with the pink dress, and she also has a chest tattoo, which is yeah. You get me. You get the point. You get the point. All right, let's keep going. I'm not gonna. They don't want marriage, guys. Fair use, fair use.
Asking because for real men, that's what matters. Your first one is given. Your second one, the mistake is on you.
Oh, is it? Well, there's
That's definitely
circumstances
right.
under why I got
That's
pregnant.
definitely
but
right.
That's nor here or there, and that's not what I'm here for.
Okay, definitely. You're a beautiful woman, though.
Thank you.
But I respect your answer.
Thank you. Let's go back here. Okay, if we can start off with your name and age.
I'm Shay, and I'm 37.
How you doing, Shay?
I'm doing
Another woman that's in her late 30s. She popped her balloon. Not surprised. Let's keep going.
amazing.
Shay, what do you do?
So I work for the county, and I have my own hair business and a few other little small businesses.
All right, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
So originally I was feeling it. I like it. I don't want.
Now a lot of people say this lady got a BBL from here from streams, and I look at her and say she don't got no really BBL, but she is packing too much weight. As you can tell from her arms and other parts of her body, she could slim down. That's one thing she could control and do. And let's say if she does have BBL, it doesn't really fit her because she's already big. Putting more extra weight in certain areas of the body does not suit her. For when, as you see up here. Now, mind you, some women, and one time I had one lady, says some on, was it social media or Snapchat? One of them outlets, if I can remember, right? She found when she was posting a video of a woman that was severely overweight. I said that is something that this woman needs to drop some weight for other meats. And mind you, she got mad at me and said that I was considered fat shaming. And I look at her that shared the video. She's not even fat herself. But you got to understand, ladies, if you are big and fat, be very careful of women that don't find something wrong with you. Because most women, I'm going to be honest, y'all, and a lot of women don't want to hear this. You are in competition with other women, especially women that's younger than you or the same age as you, that might not be as big as you. They're going to give you praise and respect because they're hoping that if you're bigger than them, chances are that their ceiling of getting, let's say, looking for a man of substance, go down significantly. Like literally, it goes down significantly. And for them, that's an advantage to them and disadvantage to you. This is me, Chaos Rain. What I'm telling you is not garbage. Think and conceptualize what I just said and put that to heart. Let's continue. Fair use, fair use.
I say a bad boy, but I like somebody that's outspoken. But the question of, I feel like you're challenging the women. Oh, how many baby daddies you got? And then, it's just, does that matter? You say future, so that's their past. It's not their future. How many kids do you have?
I have one daughter. She's 19.
Do you want more?
I do.
Oh my gosh, she gave that look. Said, "Oh no, I can't. I don't want to start again. I don't want to have a kid again. I can't do it." Listen. This is why I could see why a lot of women want to deal with childless men. It makes sense why they want to deal with childless men because in their mind, you mess with them, don't think they're going to have a kid with you. Now, I would be honest, I would be upfront and we would test that towards say, to ask the question if you know you want to have kids to eliminate the women that play the games. You get me? In my opinion, personally, but let's be fair and honest. A lot of women not gonna be brutally honest with you if you ask certain questions. Hell, they don't want you to ask a question what you bring to the table. They don't even like that question. So keep that in mind. Yeah, this one. All right, guys, hold on. Let me do this. I'm gonna scroll checking for something right now, guys. All right. Let's continue, guys. Berries.
My balloon still popped because I don't want any more.
Okay.
You don't want any more?
Not at all. I
You can't have
one.
any more.
No, I'm
choose
choosing.
not
I
to
choose
have
not
any
to have
more.
any more. I have a
Okay.
almost 14-year-old, and
Okay. Yeah. Well, the reason for me asking their past about the baby daddies because it lets me know where they're going in their future. If you didn't want to have a baby daddy for the second time, then that lets me know that you was uncareful of what you're dealing with.
do you necessarily
Okay.
believe that somebody's past is their past that don't determine their future?
Not
Because I mean, I can look at you and say like you made people make mistakes. And it could happen. I feel like once or twice, okay, some things become a choice, but
no,
your
no,
past
no.
doesn't determine
When it
it.
come to once is a mistake. Twice, that's on you.
Okay, so then say like you get into a relationship with somebody, you get married, and things don't work. So then I guess you made a mistake, and then so you once is a mistake, and then twice is. I don't believe in that because I believe things happen.
Sweetheart, twice is on you.
Okay,
You
but
should have learned from that very first
no,
mistake.
lessons
Okay,
are
and
to
not
be
saying
learned.
that your child is a mistake, right?
Of course
But the
not.
fact that you chose the wrong man to have kids with, and secondly, not to have a marriage after the next one or before the
Marriage
next
doesn't
one.
determine, and I'm a person that wants to be married, but marriage don't determine anything. I didn't know.
But you're 37. So that tells me you wait until you crack the or slam or hit the wall, which you are at that age now, and you're gonna give yourself next couple more years until the phone stop ringing to now saying, "All right, I'm ready for you now." This is giving off the Vivica A. Fox vibes, and she's in her 60s. Matter of fact, her birthday is by any minute now, because she's born in July. I don't know if her birthday. Let me see if today's her birthday. 1 second. Stay online. Stay there, guys. Vivica A. Fox. Let's check if her birthday's today. No, her birthday's in the end of July. Interesting. Okay. Let's keep going. Fair use, fair use.
People to be married for a long time and it don't work out, baby. So yeah, you are no, honey bun.
Okay.
You're too aggressive now.
No problem. Well, you know, the aggressiveness that comes from a Southern man, right?
Baby, let me explain
And we
something to
stand
you.
on what we talking
My roots
about.
come from Texas, so
Okay, I'm from
no.
New Orleans.
Okay, so
You know what I
the
mean?
South,
So
the
when
battles of the
you,
South.
All right,
like I
Brian.
said again.
Brian, let's move on. Let's
okay,
move on. Let's
no
move on.
problem. Have a good day, love.
If we can have your name and age.
Hi, my name is Shay, and I'm 37.
And Shay, what do you
Hello,
do?
Shay.
I am an insurance adjuster, and I'm just waiting to take my real estate license.
Very nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just based off of the energy, I didn't want to pop it too soon. I like to fill you out first, but just based off of the energy and the conversations that were had between the women, and just overall, that's it.
Okay. So you a follower?
No, I went out. That's why I said I didn't pop it right away. I wanted to see for myself.
So you didn't like my responses and the women that I responded to? You didn't like the responses?
Just the energy from it.
That means you have that aggressive tone. That's what I mean by energy. Don't be fooled. When I hear people talking about energy, that spells you're too aggressive. I don't like that tone. You always hear women, when black men talk to black women some way, they hate, one thing they hate is that tone. They hate when Kevin did it. They don't mind Mr. Charlie with a tone. They don't mind that at all. I think they find that to be erotic, and when non-blacks give them show that tone. But you a black man, you show any tone, it's gonna look as formal as aggression. Like literally, form of aggression. So brothers, always keep your tone up. All right, let's keep going. Various.
Yeah.
The energy is too strong for you, huh?
Not necessarily too strong. I just didn't too much care for it.
That's understandable. I respect that, though.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Davinia, and I'm 41.
And Davinia, what do you do?
I'm a compliance analyst for a payment processing company.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon. I was waiting because I was trying to feel the energy, the vibe, the connection, chemistry. And I believe he was speaking very well, very suave, handsome gentleman. So I was trying to give it some time.
And as you know, she also has what you see, gentlemen. What you notice, the 304 print. She got the boob tattoo. Ain't this ironic? Every time when a woman that pops a balloon, or just any woman generally you see confront you, they always got the 304 imprint, i.e., the boob tattoo. Very much weird in a way. Very weird. Let's keep going. Fair use.
But then it started to feel like an attack. And I didn't like or agree with the attack. So that was why I popped my balloon.
Okay. So you say it felt like an attack. Can you elaborate on that?
You don't judge people from their past, or you like to start off with a clean slate. I don't think that if a relationship works out for a woman and it happens to be her second baby daddy, per se, I don't think that's her fault. So if she decides to stay and marry the man, like Brian says, then that means she's settling. And I don't agree with a woman having to settle just because the opinions of others thinking that, it's going to be her fault. It's her fault because it didn't work out. No. Okay. Because people, they start off with different personas, and then you slowly kind of learn who they really are. So if you decide to walk away because that situation isn't healthy for you, that doesn't mean that it's your fault that it didn't work out.
Okay. Okay. So there's 4 billion women on the planet. I'm a black American from Louisiana. I have the choice to have the pick of the litter.
Exactly.
So why would I pick you if you have multiple baby daddies?
Well, don't pick me.
Right.
Yeah.
And
you
I
have
understand
the choice.
that.
You have the choice. We all have a choice.
I have the choice, but
Yeah.
you're judging me on the fact that I have the choice.
No, I'm not judging you. That just means that I'm not for you. If you're going to judge me because my second baby daddy didn't work out for me, then I'm not for you. So I'm not judging
And
you
I
and your
understand that.
opinion
How many
and
kids
your
you have?
preference. I have 3.
You have
25,
3?
18, and 12.
Okay, how many baby daddies?
2.
2. Okay. So there's no disrespect towards that, right? But I just want you to understand, when it comes to a man of top tier, right? We give you a few from one man. That's it. If you have multiple from a different man, that disqualifies yourself.
So it
All right.
disqualifies a top tier woman from getting a top
That's
tier
exactly
man.
right. Why?
Exactly.
Because there's
Yes.
billions of women on this planet. All right?
I respect your opinion.
Okay.
Okay, well, Brian, that is all the balloons popped.
No problem.
Well, we do thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies.
All right.
Take this.
No problem. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right. All right, guys. That's pretty much it. There you have it. And ladies, you know the drill. If you want to consider yourself as a top tier woman, or what they call alpha woman, once you have more than one child from another man, most men, they go look at that as not only a disqualifier, but we look at you generally as just sex. Yeah. Now, if you're exceptional, and that's very rare, and I said rare, some men will be lenient and say, all right, you have 3 children by 2 different baby daddies, we might let it go. And I said we might let it slide, but that's not the exception to the whole rule. And very few men are going to be lenient, personally. But it does disqualify you for other men that are like the brother that is the engineer, top tier. And we know engineers make pretty decent money. Probably make more money, depending on what profession they are. So let me see if anybody wants to express their thoughts now on this. Hold on. All right. And I'm going to look through some things right now before I continue, guys. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Like always, subscription is free. You know how it is. And matter of fact, you know the deal. You know the drill, guys. You know what to do. How to tell you this.
Money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Betty, bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
All right, guys. Hold on. All right. So, like I said, you know the drill. Support the channel. Hit the super chat or cash app wherever rocks your boat. Literally. But like I said, I'm observing that whole video for the first time, or actually third time. First time. I don't see what the man did wrong or say anything wrong, in my opinion. I mean, he was straight up honest. He was right to the point. He did tell the sisters, you know, what it is. And for those who want to come up, please guys come up now. I know this unfavored, but you know, call line is open. You're not gonna please everybody. You know. And that man brought not only, you know, his thing, he bring the logic to these ladies, but a lot of these ladies are not ready for it. A lot of them think that the past is past and they should not be disqualified because they have multiple children by multiple fathers, and that's not the case. All right. Hustle, you there?
Yeah, salute Chaos. How are you?
How you doing, sir? Hope everything's well with you.
Yeah, everything's good. My birthday just passed. I just hit the big 40.
Oh, good. I know you're a Cancer, so that's what's up. You know.
Cool. Salute to the July babies out there.
Yeah, all the July babies. I'm saying. Now, you know, as you know, if you could mind the language, it'd be excellent. But anyway, from watching this video and you know, pay attention to enough to what was the conversation. What is your thoughts, rather good or bad? And really, truly, from that lineup of ladies that are over the age of 30, and I said before they got a lot of weird tattoos, but that's another story. Do you think in your mind that, you know, they really qualified for an actual man at the point or age or the stage in their life right now, if they look for a man?
At this point, no. I mean, I understand nobody was perfect, but it blows me how people talk about, you know, the reason why women are not getting married or having relationships because there are no eligible men that want to put rings on their fingers. But then you look at stuff like this and you see men want relationships, they want marriage, they want this, that, and the third. But either one, the man doesn't qualify, or two, the woman doesn't qualify. And we're so quick to talk about the men, but we don't talk about what the women are doing wrong. Because I saw a lot of things that those women were doing wrong. And let me just say this, that woman was 39 years old, single mother of 2 kids, and you talking about you want to be a free spirit. Seriously? Mm-hmm. Why the hell are you a 39? Why the hell are you a 39-year-old free spirited single mother? I'm like, and believe me, as a man who's dealt with free spirited women, I don't have a problem with it. Just don't come at me talking about you looking for a relationship or a commitment and don't expect the man to abide by the standard of, well, I don't need nobody checking in on me like you my father or something. Okay, whatever, do what you want to do, but just give me that same kind of respect. Because I've met women in the past who talk about they give off this free-spirited vibe. They don't like other people all up in their business, but they be the main one sticking their noses in everybody else's business. So I say you want to be a free spirit, give that same energy to the man. And I guess the man wasn't reciprocal of that because he's looking for a committed relationship, not some free-spirited woman. Okay. Now, granted, I will say this, though. He did spit some facts on her having the first child. That was a gift, but the second child, that's on her. I do agree with that, but do I think he needs to go that far? Nah, probably not. It's a dating show. She doesn't want you, move on. That goes for both women and for men. Because I hate when people get rejected and then they want to go into this rant. And believe me, I've done it before too, depending on what she says. But I've learned to control that urge, you know? If you get rejected, just move on and go find somebody else. So people have polarizing opinions of whether or not he should have did that. But he was spitting facts. How you were single, your first child, okay. Second child, no, that's on you. It's not a mistake anymore. It's just a personal decision to be a single mother at this point. But that's just my take on the whole thing. Those females don't qualify any more than half the men that be coming on that show, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel. I'll say this. Yeah, he shouldn't really what they consider go back and forth with a lot of these ladies, give or take, and I understand it. But I see the intention of it because the guy wants to really in his heart teach, not to sit there and just say, okay, move on, because he wants to delve in the mindset of a lot of these ladies that are, you know, wall stage age. You know what I'm saying? And knowing why their answer is, and I think it's good context in generally, hustler. That's why I see a few content creators that were, giving the guy pushback, you know, after you say no and all that stuff. I get it, but for a context, which it is, you always want to know the actual reason and see if the rejection makes sense, if it's logic. Because let me tell you something: some women nowadays, when they reject you, from what I'm hearing, they do it nuclearly because it makes them feel good. I heard rejection twice. My woman are like a self-esteem boost. Person, I'm saying, why you want to come on a show to boost your self-esteem? Wouldn't it be better just to sit there if you don't like somebody or you look for somebody and don't qualify, you just don't say nothing or just move on? Say no, I'm not so interested, and just move on, no explanation. But you hear some of them, they will nuclearly reject you for whatever reason. It's not cool.
Nuclear
But,
rejection. That's new. Well, the
yeah,
concept
yeah,
of.
I heard from what's the name, Ron. They did a video on this, so that some women they get excited, they get wet, they go into these bars and stuff. Hell, I remember one time, what's the name? That Taylor chick that was in relation with the carpet muncher. The one time with the that one that wants to teach women to avoid men and only be with other women. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, her.
She said that she wants to go on the bars and she be seeing dudes want to pay for drink stuff and she be just rejecting them and having fun with it. I think it's a very much immature mentality. You are at a point of a certain age just want to go and just reject dudes just as. It makes you seem like, it makes you think that why happens a man sit there one day and say this, I'm just gonna get at the coochie and this run and then say some bad stuff, how bad it was on social media. They wouldn't like that crap. Men just, if they get what they want, usually they keep quiet and they keep pushing. Get me?
Oh, I'm here. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
We don't move like that. The women have a sense of need to do this because it builds their ego. And trust some women, some ladies do got egos, bro. Real talk.
Yeah, they do.
Some of
And
the
these be
egos.
the same women. These be the same chicks getting pissed off when men reject them.
Yeah, they didn't even like the point when that dude, that plumber dude that rejected him, regardless of his shortcomings of what he's doing. You get me? So
Yeah. And one thing I don't be getting, and one thing I don't be getting about this pop the balloon show. Why is it that as soon as one female pop her balloon, now half the women in that group want to pop their balloons alongside of her instead of just trying to see how it's gonna go?
Because
Just because I don't like you, that don't mean I'm just because I rejected that contestant don't mean I'm gonna reject you unless you just got a bad energy from me or something. I don't know. Do you think that it's just a transfer of some energy, like, oh, this guy got bad vibe, I'm not gonna get involved, or just a sisterhood thing? She didn't like that guy, so I'm gonna reject him too. Which one you think it is?
no, it's beyond a sisterhood thing. Women are followers. It's pretty evident they're followers. That's why the guy asked the dude, say, "You're a follower?" I said, "No, I just don't feel your energy." No, you're a follower. Because if it was that bad, you would automatically pop your balloon immediately just by the look head to toe. You pop a balloon because the man had a certain aggression with his tone, and you don't like that. Hell, I do one better, hustler. One of the ladies said that she wants to be free spirit, and you see the lady that had the orange dress with the shades on top of her head. She shook her head because a lot of them in their mind they want to do what they want to do without any order structure. They said they popped the balloon because the man has no, he's not gonna look judgment on the past, but Richard they want no boundaries. So don't believe what they say, see what they do.
Yeah, that's true. And this is something I was always told. Men care about a woman's past, but women care about a man's future. So you're damn right we're going to look at a woman's past. If you've been messing around with this guy, messing around with that guy, we're going to look at that. People say a promiscuous past should not have to lead to a promiscuous future. Well, I beg to differ, because we all know that women being promiscuous does not correlate with men being promiscuous. You and me can go out there and smash 100 females and have no kind of attachments to them and still be eligible for marriage, as long as we be responsible, not knock these broads up. It's because when we men have sex, we don't get emotionally attached to the women we sleep with. Women will get emotionally attached to all those men. That's why it's harder for them to stop. Now, there's some men out there that will play the field behind their wives and girlfriends' back. Yes, there is, but that number is few and far between. Not a lot of men leave their side pieces, leave their wives for their side pieces. But you got females that will leave their husbands for a side dude. That's for sure. Happens more so on the women's side than the men's side. So we can't correlate the two like that all the time in them kind of situations. So you're damn right, I'm gonna look at her past. I've met plenty of women that felt like I had a 3 or 4 past. I continued to deal with them, but only on a level. Let's go out, smoke, drink, have fun, stay sexual, staying sexually invested in one another, but we ain't getting married. You want to be a free spirit? Okay, I want to be a free spirit. You want to deal with other men? I'm gonna deal with other women, and we have that understanding. Get out of line. I'm done with you. Plain and simple.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, women like that got either that check a pass, and the man say he's not really gonna judge you, but there's a point where he asks these questions, and then there has to be a thin line. So there is a standard, and every man should always have some form of standard of any lady they deal with, because this brings real order and boundaries. You get me? Because let's be honest, a lot of women, when they deal with these dudes that have, let's say, very little options or don't have no options in regards to what they want to do with their life, either they're financially in a struggle or whatever, they deal with uncompromised men because it gives them room to do what the hell they want. A dude that got their stuff together, like one the dude said, it's a problem. They don't want to be around it. They run away from the type of man like as quick as possible, because a man that has structure and has his stuff really together, like really stable enough, he's not really gonna be the one that you could just go around and do what you want, and that's the fear with a lot of modern women. So they talk about this, that, the third. I always ask, and maybe I should do a future show and just say, all right, so what's the actual age you really think of that you should really get married? This should be the point that at this time you should say, all right, it's time to hang up and stay and settle with a dude. That should be questioned, because let's be honest, when you start talking about marriage, you see that the two black sisters, short and the tall one that's pretty fat, they pop the balloon. Bad. So that tells you they don't want a marriage. And they always go this notion that women want more marriage men. I said, since when? Since who? Who? If they do get married, I guarantee the marriage is not gonna last nowhere greater under 10 years. Hell, even 5. Getting 10 years from I'm hearing, Hustler, they said that's an accomplishment. No, it's not. The whole end goal is you stay married as long as you can, and to be one day one y'all transitions. But
that's true.
Now today, it's like people just getting married for sport, for the fancy, and hell, just to get some quick bag, and then eventually live, and then live comfortable with somebody else's money, and then probably go and do it again, roughly again, or they don't do it again because they sit and say, I'm getting this check, automatic check. Because let me tell you something, in this society today, Hustler, it's breeding bumism. Bumism, in a way.
Breeding what? What'd you say?
Bumism. Bumisms. Bums.
Bumism. That's new.
I like that. Yeah, I quote that. Anybody steal it, they know where they got it. So I ain't gonna shorten that. They're going to fine for the stream. But yeah, so anyway, that's it.
And that's something I've noticed. To your point, that's something I know nowadays people want to get married just because it's a convenience. Like you said, women want to live off of a man, they want a provider, a protector, and someone that can bring something to the table financially while they just live comfortably. So they're getting more out of it than the man is. What are we men getting out of marriage? Just a sexual partner, which is something we can get from almost any female, but now we're doing it within the confines of the marriage according to the Almighty High and what he wants. So you got a religious person out there. They'll get married to a woman and they'll have sex with her after they get married. So they're doing it for those religious purposes. But unfortunately, we don't live in that kind of society anymore. Now it's just a convenience thing. I want the convenience of having a woman by my side I can have access to sexually without having to go out into this world looking for some. So yeah, it's become a convenience now. Women want the provision and the protection. Men just want the convenience of having sexual investment without violating the Bible in some shape, form, or fashion. So we shouldn't look at marriage as just being a convenience. It should be a reunion between a man and a woman. But I guess over time, the line became blurred. Now we live in a society that says, women don't have to get married. Men have to abide by the standards, but not the women. A woman leaves a marriage, whatever. Man leaves a marriage, he's scum. I say you're scum either way. If you leave the marriage, whoever leaves a marriage first for dumbass reasons, they're both scum in my opinion. But yeah, it's become a convenience. A man doesn't want to be 40 years old, 50, 60 years old, still looking for some poutine, still poutine hunting. And by the same token, women don't want to be 40 years old, still hunting for some pee-pee. I mean, look at Vivica A. Fox, 60 years old, talking about she ready to settle down. I mean, sweetheart, you don't look half bad, but you're a grandma at this point. You're at elderly age. Who wants to get married at that age knowing you had every opportunity to get with somebody? I'm not saying you can't find love at 60, but when you blew every opportunity to get with a man because you wanted to live this single, free-spirited lifestyle, they're going to look at stuff like that and be thinking, what's wrong with you?
That's how, sir.
Oh,
I'm
go
going to wrap
ahead.
this up, but I'm going to say this. Vivica A. Fox, the phone just stopped calling. That's why she made the decision she made, going on that show and telling and expressing and revealing what her real intention, what she really wants for the remainder, either 10 or 20 years of life. She knows she's gonna potentially die alone, right? So she's revealing now, said that before I get to that point, I'm ready now for any man that said they really put a ring on, I'll take it. That's not how this thing works. Your best bet is taking on a dude that's either your age or even God knows if he's still, functioning healthy after 70. That's your sure bet. That's your only bet now. At 60, by the end of July, you have no options. A lot of women get mad at a lot of dudes that talk about Vivica, either me, you, or anybody else, and say, no, but she live her life. That's a problem. You're living life. This is your outcome, living your life as a woman in a Western world where if you're not someone is keeping you, you are a Spencer. And we all know what happened to Spencer, especially women. Yes, men will die first. But at least there is some outcome for a man's death, depending on how he plays it. For you ladies, when you die, the way it is, it's shameful. I'm sorry. You waste your time, your youth, and at the end of the day, don't put the pressure on your children if you have some to really just leave it on you to take care of you in the short, long run. You want your children to be able to function in this world and hope to live life and noticing that you did what's possible so that way you're all right and your children should be all right. If they need some assist, they want to help and assist you, that's fine. Would not be an official burden. And a lot of modern women say in their mind, there will be a lot of burdens to their children. That's all. That's it. All right. So we'll talk later. Thank you for coming up.
All right, not a problem.
Peace. All right, guys, that's it for today's stream. Hope you like this stream. Yeah, this was a very interesting show. I'll be interested in seeing what your thoughts in the comment section of this video. Please leave a comment. But anyhow, at the end of the day, you can't be picky as baby mama after having more than one child, and especially you reach a certain age. The pickings get very thin unless you're gonna be a blended family and you're gonna, let's say, be like the Brady Bunch, which a lot of modern women say they're not so eager to having more of a what they call a multiple family with a man that has kids. I don't see that, but that is in your future if you have more than one child. Screw what you say about, you don't want to deal with no baby mama drama. The drama already is set once you are baby mama yourself. You can't pick after that. Now for a dude, I'm sorry, not the same thing. You gotta be able to be there and eventually provide for either your children or the woman if she has kids. If you're a baby father, it don't work like that. Women don't have that luxury. As a man, you do, because if you decide to move on, you can always have another child by another woman, either she has kids or not, and not gonna hurt you or even help you. But we all know that men are gonna probably pay more out of this than women. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. It is what it is. You woman that if you're a baby mama and you have more multiple baby dads, and for a man to take you on, that's a risk on himself. It is what it is, regardless if the baby father is present or not. All right, that's it. The links to follow me above are the fine. You can follow me on Twitter at ChaosRain7. Add me a friend on Facebook, Eric Ray on Facebook. Also, join my Discord service as well. Links in the chat room in the description of this video. Also, follow me on Rumble. Yes, I want to grow Rumble as is for more extreme content. So please make your way to Rumble. It's in the description as well. And last but not least, and I did not promote this earlier, become a member of the Chaos Rain Show. Membership has perks. There's 2 volumes of membership. So please become a member of the Chaos Rain Show as well. I surely appreciate it. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching today's stream. I'll be reading this in the comment section. So, you know the deal. Make sure you hit the like button on your way in, on your way out. And thank you. Until next time, and you know where to find me, guys. You know where to find me. The Chaos Rain.
We can put our differences aside, and I offer my extension to prayer, and I pray now. Hamni nini hamnya, hamni nini hamnya, hamni nini hamnya, hamni nini hamnya. All right.